back to Pimpin Positivity Podcast. Girl, Alethea Crimmins. What's going on? Y'all know that I am here to inspire, empower, and motivate you and hype you up because it's what I do. And I always have these special guests that are near and dear to me and that are doing some positive shit in their lives. And I want them to share their stories with you because then maybe their story will resonate with you in some kind of way. So, y'all, listen, I came across this person years ago. This person had no idea that I even followed them, but I did. And I watched his journey. I watched the good, I watched the bad, I watched the ugly. And there were some ugly times where he had to deal with people with all these trolls, leaving all these comments, all this negativity. And oftentimes I'm asked, how do we navigate being an influencer? How do we navigate through all this negativity doing what we do? How do we keep on? How do we go on? So I want him to come and share his story and say all the amazing things that he has going on right now. When I tell you I am proud to know him, I am proud that I follow him. I'm proud of everything that he is doing. So it is my pleasure to introduce you to the one, the only. I know you have seen him before, the gorgeous Teontee Loves.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Thank you
Hello.
for having me.
Thank you. Welcome to Pimpin Positivity Podcast. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Just chilling, working on some stuff. Yeah.
So I've heard. So can you please introduce yourself to everyone that does not know who you are and that may be their first time seeing you?
Hey y'all, my name is Teontee Loves. You might have seen me floating around the internet on your For You pages somewhere in that realm. But I'm a music artist, influencer, overall personality. I do skincare. I just mentioned music. I do hair care, you know, all of those things. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
and
definitely
I found you like I was actually scrolling on my For You page on TikTok, and I'm scrolling, and I see this gorgeous guy, and I'm like, first of all, it was the face for me. It was the face for me. I was like, come on,
oh
skin.
wow.
I was like, this child's skin is just glowing. Like, it is amazing. I was like, come on, skin. Okay. So
Yeah.
can we get into what do you use for skincare? Because it's all
So I have my own skincare brand. It's called Forever Face. It's off the market right now. The first time I launched it, it was very good. It did a good job, but that was my first time, so I didn't really know what I was doing. But it was successful at the end of the day. So this time around, when I launch it again, it's going to be perfect and smooth because I did my research and I know what I'm doing this time. It's called Forever Face. So y'all got to look out for that soon.
that's what your skin is giving. Forever face. It is giving that. So
Yeah.
also when I first like I saw you doing like dancing videos, I, I actually thought that you modeled when
Everybody
I
thinks
first
that.
laid eyes on you. I was like, oh, he's a model. I was
Thank
like,
you.
okay. And when I saw you, I thought, oh, he's like modeling with his friend. But then later on, reading the comments, it was like, oh, that's his boo. And I was like, oh, and so now this got me more invested because I was like, oh my God, like this is awesome because a lot of people do not understand and are not knowledgeable about what metrosexual is. When I've actually been following you for quite some time. When I first started
Wow.
following you, the first thing I noticed was your face.
Oh
That
wow.
that was the first thing that I noticed because your face is flawless. I actually thought that you modeled. You've gotten model from a lot of people then.
Yes, like everybody thinks I'm a model. So I wanted like after a lot of people was like, "Oh my god, are you a model?" I was like, let me see if I can get into modeling." Like I like modeling, but it's not like a super passion to me. Like
Okay.
I know I can do it, but it's not like something like I'm just not like I want to go model. I want to go model. I've tried it,
Mm-hmm.
but I can tell that one day it will be purposeful for me to do modeling, but that's not my calling right now.
Got you.
It just I
Got you.
don't get that that feeling. Like
And listen, and you when you know that this is something that you were called to do, when you know that this is something that okay, this, you will have that feeling that you want to do this all the time. Like you
yes,
wake up with it on your mind, you go to sleep with it on your mind. It's
exactly.
just this is me. This is who I am. You eat, sleep, breathe it.
Yes, that's how I feel about music. That's how I feel about music and content creating. Like I just feel like I have to do it. Like if I don't do it, if I don't express my creativity, like I feel like I will go insane.
That's how I feel about what I do. Is like, okay, so if I can't be loud and hype people up and being if I can't make people feel good about themselves, then what the hell am I doing?
Exactly. Like you gotta put that out. It's meant for you to do it. It's your calling.
It is. So another thing that had me really invested is that at the time you had a girlfriend,
Yes.
and immediately I was very invested,
Infatuated.
but not for the reasons that everybody else was. If that makes sense, it was because I've never seen someone. So people do not understand the term metrosexual. They
Hmm.
automatically go to gay.
Yeah.
It's either straight, gay, no in between. But there are men that take pride in looking pretty. There
Yeah.
are men there are more men when I go get my nails done. There are more men.
In the nail salon.
Listen, there are more.
Pedicures, manicures.
Yes, like I and when I saw you like really embrace that metrosexuality, I was like, that is. I was yes. Like I I loved it, and most people saw gay male.
Yeah. I feel like people associate being feminine as a male with a sexuality like being gay. When it's not that. Being feminine is more so like who you are. It's more so like a personality trait than a sexuality because
It is.
being feminine or being masculine is not a sexuality. It's your personality trait. Like there are masculine women that still date men and vice versa. Like
One of my cousins. If people see her, that they're like, oh well, she's a stud. No, she got a whole husband and 3 kids. It's
okay.
just how she is, and
Yeah.
people need to understand that just because we may look or act differently than the norm, that doesn't mean that we fall into a box.
Yeah, this is
So
just a shell. This is just what we look like. Like
listen, I must say I went down the rabbit hole of your content, and I fell in love with you because you just embraced who you are, and you did it so unapologetically. And I from that moment, I was a fan.
Oh wow. You know
Yeah, oh
what? That
yeah.
means a lot. That means a lot coming from you. Like, look who you are. Like you
Where
like
am I?
right, a
Look,
fan of me.
child,
But no, I
child.
really appreciate that. Like a couple people have told me they have gone down a rabbit hole and they just couldn't stop watching the videos. Like they're just
No.
so interesting. And that, you know, things like that just make me want to keep going because it's like I have an audience. Like I'm building the audience out here, and people actually support me, and things like that just make me want to keep going, just keep putting out my content, and keep being myself, and keep spreading love, educating people, and all of those things. Like it's just so amazing, especially in to be able to do that in 2024. Like
And in Montgomery, Alabama,
yeah, Montgomery, Alabama.
as a black male in Montgomery, Alabama, a metrosexual black male in Montgomery, Alabama, and to actually find people that are like, we stand with you, that is
yeah.
an amazing thing.
Yeah, Montgomery is a very small town. Even though it's the capital of Alabama, it's very small. And some people down here can't. Some people down here aren't like very supportive. Like to be honest, like that's just how the city is. But you know, you have those that support. It's obviously more love than hate. Like the love gonna outweigh the hate always. But yeah, you're
So
right.
how was it? How was it growing up for you?
I feel like growing up for me. I feel like growing up for me was very outcasting because obviously people can tell I was different. I wasn't like the other kids.
Hmm.
Like I didn't fit in the gender roles that a lot of people like to put upon kids. I don't know why. I don't know why people sexualize kids anyways. But
Okay.
um yeah, I always got outcasted and they treated me different. Like certain I'm gonna say I didn't want to say nobody's names, but certain family members they treated me different. Like it was it was crazy. But you know, I'm the celebrity of the family, so
Yeah. You better speak it. You better. You heard it
so
here first,
maybe
okay? Because
maybe
if you don't think that you are the shit, then nobody else will. Hello,
yeah,
somebody. Listen.
maybe all of that maybe all of that bullying and hate was character development in turning me who I
Yes.
am.
Yes.
Um,
That is exactly what that was. And people don't understand because I have been bullied because of my stutter. I've been bullied because of my size. I've been bullied. Oh my gosh. But all of that made me who I am now. I would
yeah,
not be sitting here right now if I hadn't gone through
through
all
those
of that.
things.
So it is, in fact, character development, exactly what you said. It built us into what we are now. It made us stronger.
Hmm.
So when did you say, so did you always just live as who you were? Or was it a time where you were like, let me just be what they want me to be?
I feel like I just was always who I am. Like I didn't know. I was just being myself. Like I
And
didn't
I
know
love it.
until people started bullying. I really didn't know until like high school and people started bullying me, and it was like, I ain't gonna lie. I had like some self reflection moments where I was like, is this really who I am? Like I ain't gonna lie. Like I used to, even though I don't need makeup, I used to put on like makeup, like put on full face foundation in high school and stuff like that. And later on, like in my 11th grade year, in my senior year, I found out that wasn't for me. And I just realized that I was fitting in with everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
I took all of that off and said, let me just not try to be like them. I don't need no makeup. Let me embrace my natural skin. Let me
And you
embrace
don't.
my.
And
So,
you don't.
you want to know something crazy that made me realize that? I don't know why, but I used to be a heavy weed smoker, cannabis smoker. I used to smoke a lot of weed in high school. I don't encourage that at all. Do no drugs, y'all. No drugs. But yeah, I used to smoke weed and I had fake friends. And having
Did,
fake friends is
didn't we all have them?
yeah.
Didn't we
And
all?
guess
Hey,
what?
hey, y'all. Hi.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing? And guess what? Having fake friends and doing drugs do not mix. If you think about it. But yeah, one thing led to another. Put something in my stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, and I had to literally go and find myself because I felt like I was losing my mind for like a couple months. After that, I had to literally go find myself, do some spiritual healing, find out who Teontee really is.
what
And
did what did that look? Because a lot of people say I had to go find myself. What did that look like for you?
for me, it looks like a person that's trying to come off drugs and withdrawals. Like I'm not here saying that I was a crackhead or nothing, but I didn't do nothing. I didn't do that. I just smoked weed, but I did it for a while, so I started to have withdrawals. And plus, what they gave me, the doctor said it was spice. Um, Yeah,
Oh
so I had to
wow.
withdraw myself from that. So it was like sleepless nights. I had to have my mom and my brother and my sister like call to me at night because I literally felt like I was in hell.
Oh
Like
my
my
gosh.
mind was telling. Imagine your mind is telling you that you are in hell and you can't control it. Like, and you think that everybody is out to get you, and you just don't feel safe at all. And before that, I never had anxiety, and that situation right there just triggered my anxiety. It triggered panic attacks and all of that stuff. But that's when I found more out about like um healing, spiritual healing, sound bowls, meditating,
Mm-hmm.
like all of those things. And I started seeing like a lot of angel numbers and stuff. And I feel like the angel numbers directed me towards that because I was like, why am I seeing all of this? Before that, I was like, why am I seeing all of these numbers? So I looked it up, and that's what introduced me to spiritual healing. And now I'm on a way better journey than I was because when I was going through that, you probably couldn't even get me to hop on nothing like this. I'll probably be
Really?
literally shaking. I would probably be like literally shaking and having an anxiety attack. And yeah, I came a long way, and I'm proud of myself for
I am proud of you
that.
too. Where are these friends now? Where are these so-called friends?
I mean, uh, I heard that he's doing bad, but that's not my business.
Okay.
um, yeah. Hey, how you
Was
doing?
it
Oh,
hey,
you want to
was
know something?
what?
Not to cut you off. One day he called me and was like, "Did somebody lace you?" And I was like, "What?" And then he started laughing and hung up the phone. And I felt like that was weird, and that right there just let me know everything I needed to know. Yeah,
Sometimes it's the people that are closest to you that want to see your downfall. And
exactly.
I say that to people all the time that we have to watch because everybody in our circle is not always in our corner. And people just want to get close to you just so they can watch you fall.
Yeah, some people are lessons. I learned that when I tell you, like, it was so many, like, even in 2024, like, I'm friendless now.
Really?
Like,
Okay, so let's dive into that. What do you mean friendless?
I don't really have no friends. It's like, I don't know. I feel like that situation with my spiritual healing and all that, it's like it triggered and activated like some type of strong discernment or something. Like I
Okay.
just felt like a whole new person, and I don't know. It's like I got magic powers or something. Like I can just feel like the energy around me is very sensitive. Like I don't know. Before that, I was everybody's friend, but now it's like I just feel it. So I just distance myself, and when I distance myself, they reveal who they are.
People do not realize that discernment is a real thing. Like whenever you've been hurt so many times, it's like you put yourself in this bubble now,
Yeah.
and you're very cautious about the people that you allow to have access to you. And it's almost like, and people don't understand that people have these auras,
Hmm.
and people's auras have a color.
And you can see
It
them.
has a color. And I guess when you've been broken so many times and you've been to that breaking point where you finally stick with yourself, because I say it all the time, you have to find yourself by yourself. And
Hmm.
when you're able to do that, and when you sit inside of your bubble, when people come towards you, it's like, and you see this redness around them, it's like, why? What's
Yeah.
going
You can
on?
see
Like,
it, you
what?
can feel it, and it's strong. Like they don't know that you can feel it, but you already knowing. Yeah.
It is very, like, I am a firm believer in the people, the company that we keep, who has access to you. But I'm sure that those people are looking at you now doing what you're doing, and they're probably like, mm,
I had
because
people try to
you out here doing great things
thank you.
with this music. Like, where, when did that passion come about?
Music, my family is huge on music. Like my grandma, she knew how to sing when she was younger. She made my mom and my aunties sing. Like my mom always told me like when we was younger, your grandma used to make us sing in front of company, even though we didn't want to.
Me too. My mom used to let me see one a company on the side.
But yeah, she used to say that, and like I grew up watching them. Um, Listen to like a lot of music, a lot of music from back in the day. You know, you had your Aretha Franklins, you had your Shaka Khan's, your Michael Jacksons, Tupac. Um, who else? I'm a 2000s baby, but they still listen to the 90s stuff. Like I know the 90s music, but yeah, and my dad, he was in a rap group when he was younger. It didn't
Okay.
take off like they wanted it to, but yeah, he was in a rap group with my uncles, and I forgot their name, the group name. But yeah, I used to watch all of them do a lot of music and sing and rap. And I used to go to the studio with my uncle sometimes and watch him rap. And I was like, is this something that I want to do? And I didn't realize that I wanted to do it until the 10th grade. And that was the moment I realized, because my teacher, she was like, okay, it's time for an assignment. I need y'all to write a poem. I was like, okay, I know how to write a poem, but I want to do something more than that. I was like, can I do a song instead? She was like, sure. You think you can do that? I was like, yeah. So I wrote the song. It was about candy and something like that. Candy, gummy bear, soda, and I wrote it. It was a bop. Everybody was like, you ate that. So I was like,
And
yeah,
not
this
you
is
writing
perfect.
a like big bag song about snacks. Like,
Yeah.
now I like need to get this song talking about it.
I don't even remember the song. All I know is that everybody was just screaming like, "You ate that!" But yeah, that's when I realized that music is for me. It was already in me. It was just like a you planting a seed and it just blossoming. And it took me a while to like know how to perfect my crafts, like to make my music sound mainstream.
Mhm.
So I feel like that moment right there in 10th grade, that made me want to like study music more and do my research and actually know what to do, the ins and outs of writing music and uploading music and putting it out, marketing it, all of those things. Like I feel like I'm onto something at this point.
You are. So let's fast forward to now. So I've seen that you have a single coming out. It's called
Yes,
It's a Vibe.
it's a vibe.
And I have been seeing it all over. I have also been seeing, so I know that this question comes at me a lot, but I wanted to turn this question to you in your comment section, because it seems like no matter what we do, when people tell us, like I tell you to walk in your greatness, and then we
Yeah.
do that, and it's like we're just out here living life. We're just out here being us, minding our own
This
business,
is
just being great in
who
their
we
day.
are.
But somebody always has something to say.
You know what?
How do you navigate through the trolls, through the comments every day?
How I navigate through the trolls and the comments every day. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I used to read a lot of negative comments. It was new to me. I was new to social media at one point. And I was like, okay, I'm posting my videos, trolls coming in, hate comments. I'm like, what is this? Like, what did I do to these people? I thought it was all positive at first. And
Mm-hmm.
then it just
Oh yeah.
flood of negative comments. I'm like, what is this? But over the years, I got used to it. I don't pay him no mind. I see him every now and then in the comments because I still want to reply to my supporters in the comments. So you'll see a negative comment every now and then, every time you scroll to find the good comment to reply to. But yeah, it don't bother me as much as it used to. Like, they're just trolls. I don't think those people will do that in real life, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to separate the internet world from real life because it's two
Yes.
totally different things. Like, the internet
Yes.
world can be kind of like, I feel like it's fake because they wouldn't say that in real life. Like, that's not how people live in their everyday life. Like, you go up to a certain person and a whole bunch of people go up to a certain person and just spur out
Oh
negative comments
no.
in their face.
Because
Like,
honey, it is
it's gonna
so
be a
easy
fight.
to hide behind that little keyboard. It is so easy to hide
Yeah,
there. And people just feel like they are superheroes or warriors hiding behind that keyboard,
fake pages.
making other people feel horrible about themselves. But what we don't understand is that those people are the most insecure people
Secure.
in the world, because 9 times out of 10, if you go to their profile, it's either no profile
No
picture,
user.
it's a like cartoon character or some, they
you
won't even show their face.
you want to know something funny? Like, sometimes when I go to, like, I click on the trolls pages sometimes to be like, who is this? Let me see who this is. In
Me too.
their bio is always something like, I'm the most positive person in the world.
Right.
Like I'm like, no, you're not.
Where?
Why
Where? Like
why you're lying in your
when?
bio?
When?
They're lying in their
When?
bio, but they come to my page to spread hate. Like, it was this guy. He actually had a check mark. He had a real page and everything, and he was like, uh, what you call him, a Christian rapper, and like, he has this brand on the back of it. It says spread positivity every day, everywhere. And he came to my page spreading negativity, and I'm like, what? Like, that is so phony. That's the funniest thing I ever
I feel
seen.
like, and I know that people are going to feel a certain type of way about what I'm about to say, but this is my podcast and I say what I want. So it's always, it seems like that is the norm for Christians that say, I am all about love and spreading positivity, but then you turn around and do the exact opposite because of something that you don't
Yeah,
understand. Because
that's
of something that you do not take the time to understand. So instead of you understanding it, you're going to be ignorant and you're going to spread hate. And then you're going to rally other ignorant people to do the exact same thing instead of trying to have some understanding and loving thy neighbor.
yeah, that's what we need. We need understanding in 2024. That's all we want. We've been How long has we been preaching this? Like bridges ourselves. Like, all y'all have to do is understand. We've educated y'all. Like, how many educating TikTok videos do they see? Like, we see them every day. Like, motivational speakers like you, we preach to people. Like,
Every day.
yeah, like, and people still don't understand. I feel like they do it on purpose. They don't want to understand.
Oh no.
Like, they do it on purpose. So we just gotta let them be who they are, even though they haven't found themselves, obviously, because they worry about us and come in and negative stuff to us. But it's fine. They'll come around one day.
What do you want? Speaking of understanding, what do you want people to understand and know about Teontee Loves as an artist, not just as a person, as an artist? What do you want people to understand about what you're putting out, who you are, and why you do what you do?
I feel like as an artist, Teontee Loves is this, you know, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like Teontee Loves is different from Teontee.
Okay, how so?
Like Teontee is this laid back, chill guy. Like that's my real. That I'm separating the artist from the person, and
Hmm.
Teontee is the person, and Teontee Loves is the artist. Teontee is this laid back, chill guy that just likes to vibe, and like I'm very shy sometimes, but when I hop on that stage and when I hop in that booth, Teontee Loves just turns on. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know, but
It's like a,
I'm just a. It's
a
like an
like
alter
a like
ego.
alter ego type thing.
Yes.
Like
When I get on stage, I'm just so um outroverted. Is that the word?
I, I'm like I am the same way. Like when I'm people think, oh my god, well yeah, I am outgoing, but let me get on somebody's stage,
Yeah,
baby.
like it's just something takes over. It's that
Yeah.
alter ego. It's that person in you. Like but yeah, I want people to know that as an artist, like I'm here to make the world different and make everybody have fun. Let everybody have fun. Give them something good to listen to. I want to put out music that can last for hundreds and hundreds of years, like
Correct.
that people can play forever. I want to make classics. And yeah, and it's the fact that people are listening to my music. I never thought people would be listening to my music. When I first started and put something out, I was expecting thousands of viewers. But now I appreciate it. I appreciate like the time that it took because it was a process and it was a learning process as well. I had to go through a couple things I before I how can I put this? I had to go through a couple things before I got to where I am now. Because honestly, I feel like I could have been where I am now, but it would have been a whole lot worser. And
How so?
because I didn't go through the things I went through,
Mm.
and I would have been trusting people. I probably would have been in this industry everywhere doing all type of stuff. But now I know who I am, and I'm just keeping it.
I
I know who I am, and you understand.
like
Like,
when,
yeah,
when when you know who you are, it makes a difference. Because I know at one time I wasn't ready to be Alethea Crimmins, the one who you see now.
yeah,
I wasn't ready to be that person, and even though I wanted something more than what I had, God said, baby, you're
not
not
yet.
ready because if I give it to you now, and people need to understand that we may want things, but God said, if I give it to you now, you're gonna fuck it up. If
Yeah,
I give it to you now, it's not gonna be how you want it. You're going to mess it up.
it
So
happens.
I need to give it to you when I feel like you are ready to handle everything that comes with it. When I feel that you're ready, you ain't gonna have to fight for it. You ain't gonna have to beg for it. It's gonna be so
All right into your lap.
yes,
It's
yes.
divine timing.
It is, and I think that that's what's happening for you right now. That everything that you set out to happen is happening for you right now. But you had to go through all types of things. You had to go through all these haters. You had to go through everything that you went through. You had to go through finding yourself.
I feel like my ancestors are speaking through you right now. Like I'm feeling every word. I'm feeling every word. Like it's crazy that you say that because a lot of people don't tell me that. And now that you said that, like I just felt it. Like I don't know. I don't know. I just felt it, and I just it's like it's real or something. Like I don't know how I'm here at this moment. Like
You
like
are here because you were meant to be here. That that's it and that's all. You are here because you were meant to be here. Like
like I'm
this is your time.
I feel like I'm the type of person that I can be at the Grammys and I'm not even gonna realize it until like a week later that I went to
Right.
the
Same. Because because
Grammys.
because we're like so humble, and
Yeah.
people like us always ask the question, why me? I need you to start asking yourself, because I ask, this is something that I'm learning too, and it's also hard for me. But I need you to start asking yourself from here on out, why not me?
I like that. This is my cat. But yeah,
Why not T- Teontee Loves? Why not? Why should this not be my time?
yeah. Is that like
Why should all these things not
you're born
happen
to
to me?
existing?
Yes, you are out here existing, walking in your greatness, walking in your purpose, doing everything that you set out to do. Why not me?
Yeah. And like somebody told me like you don't know how many people know you. Um like I don't be realizing how many people know me until I go out in public and they're like, "Oh my God, Teontee, like I follow you," and I'm just living, minding my business, going shopping, and, and they're like, "Oh my God, Teontee," and sometimes I be forgetting that I do social media. I'm like, "Wow, it's like a reality check. Like it's like the universe
It
saying,
is.
it's like the universe saying." Stop forgetting who you are. Remember who you are. Like,
Yes, baby. Yes. Because
like
sometimes we need that to happen. Just walking in Walmart and say, and somebody's like, oh my God, like who you talking to? Oh,
yeah.
me.
And it happens
Oh.
so often, like often. And I feel like it's happening more and more like than it used to. And I feel like that's the universe saying that it's about to happen. It's that time.
It is. And I would not pay attention to the haters, because I already told you my acronym for haters is having anger towards everybody reaching success. Having anger towards everybody reaching success.
Success.
Honey,
I like that. You
you
need to put
are
that on a shirt.
listen, everybody keep telling me that.
Do it now.
Listen, you are at a level that other people wish that they could reach, but you are there. You are climbing. You are a winner. And I would not work. The funniest thing, and I love when we are able to shut our haters up. And there was a video where, and I'm just like, bitch, you just shut them all up. They always try to come for you in regards to your face, because they swear that you wear makeup and they don't understand that you just have flawless
Yeah.
skin. So the comments are like, well, take off all that
Make up.
makeup. Baby, this child takes a wet wipe. Do you
White,
understand me?
white,
And what
white.
hard wipe the face and was like, look, bitch, it's
You know somebody
no
else said
makeup. Like, go play with your mom. Do not play with me. This is my face. This
and
is my
still
face.
and still even after I posted that video, it was still people in the comments like, it's a filter. I don't believe you. Like, go get go wet it some more and wipe it hard. I'm like, no, you want me to take my skin off?
Right.
Like
Like
they don't
it's
understand.
just
Fine.
what I've learned is that there's no pleasing people, and I have exhausted myself trying to. I can only please me. And as long as I'm happy with who I am, nobody else matters.
Exactly.
As long as I'm happy with me and who I am and what I am doing in this world, nothing and
Yeah,
nobody else matters.
exactly. Like you gotta do it for you at this point. Like you fought so hard to get here. Like
Exactly.
you just have to live for you. You can't live for nobody else
At
at this
all.
point.
Point blank,
Yeah.
period. So can you tell me what amazing things are coming up for you in the future and what we have to look forward to and what we have to look forward hearing from Teontee Loves?
Okay, so I have a music video coming up. I'm shooting the music video on the 15th of this month, June 15th. Um, and it's gonna be like really exciting. And I already put out the flyer. And guess what, y'all? The one and only. She's gonna be here. She's gonna be here for the video, and I'm so excited.
I
Like when she
mean,
when she surprised me with the news, I was like, oh my god, like it can't be like her. She's coming to my video shoot. Like I was literally shocked. I went in the bathroom and screamed. I listened to the song like 5 times. It was just it was just amazing. And I really appreciate you for that. Like
one
I'm
thing that I
so
am
grateful.
about is support. I'm about support. And if I, when you asked me, I was like, okay, I Googled how far it was and I was like, this is doable. And I feel like if I can make something happen for somebody, if I can show, it takes nothing from me to show support to somebody else. It takes absolutely nothing. And who would I be to spread love and then not give that same love that I put out there every single day?
It
So
is
I do my
great.
best to just be the like person that I try to put out the me that I want to see in the world. So
Yeah.
it is my honor and my pleasure to be a part of your project. So thank you for
Yes,
thinking
thank
about me.
you. It's greatly, greatly, greatly appreciated. Like I appreciate it so much. Like, but yes, outside of that amazing project that you're going to be a part of, um, what else? It is a big A-list celebrity, female artist. She's been DMing me talking about being on my song. She's seen me. She's seen my, how would I say it, my walking strut video, me walking to my song. She seen it on her For You page and was like, I gotta hop on this. So I was
Yes.
like, oh wow, like the universe is working. Like what?
Okay.
Like I've been seeing the angel numbers. I've been seeing 333, 444, all of them. I didn't know. I was like, I'm seeing them again. What's going to happen? And that happened. You happened.
I'm
Like
saying
a lot of things are happening.
when you start to think highly of yourself and when you start to manifest these positive things, what people don't understand is we have the power to create our own reality.
Reality.
So when you think highly of yourself, and this is for everybody watching, everybody listening, when you think highly of yourself, other people will think highly of you.
Yes. That's exactly how I looked at it. Like when I feel like when you vibrating on a good high energy, I feel like you just attract that
Oh my
good
gosh,
that positive
yes.
positivity. Like at that point, nobody can bring you down. Like you've been through it all to know how to vibrate on the positive energy. You know how to block out all the negativity. Nothing can get to you, and you just out here living a life, manifesting, just living it up, living your best life as you envision.
I love it. So tell us what's the name of the song, when it's going to be released, when is everything dropping, where we can
Okay,
find it, and where we can follow you if we want more of Teontee Loves.
Deontay, that's my ad lib. But yeah, my song is called It's a Vibe. It's releasing on June 17th. We're filming the music video on the 15th. And y'all can find me at Teontee Loves, TeonteeLoves. And you can stay up to date with all of my latest projects, working on the album, hint hint. Um yeah. And you never might not know who gonna be on it. Like y'all gotta stay on the lookout for that.
I mean, um, because she has a single coming out soon,
Oh
you know.
wow.
So I'm just putting that out there, just in case I might have like a music video that I may want you to come in because she has a
Oh
single
wow.
coming
I'm
out.
I'm ready for that. Wait, singer?
I I I, I have music out.
Oh, I did not know that.
I
Like
don't
I
I
have to.
don't I don't advertise it, but I have music out and I will be having a new single coming out really soon.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Oh my God. I'm excited for that. I'm so excited for that. Like I did not know that at all. We might have to collab on
Yeah.
something. Like I can drop a little verse on.
and and could.
But
Okay.
yes, I'm just overall excited for like all of these upcoming projects. I'm ready to go to the Grammys, to be honest.
Okay. You
Like,
better speak that into existence now.
I'm ready. Like I'm ready now. Like I feel like I'm ready. I don't feel like nothing's blocking me. I just feel like there's open space and opportunity.
I
Yeah.
love it. Y'all, I don't know if you have enjoyed this as much as I have, but I need you to go right now at this minute while we are speaking, while you are listening, wherever you are, to go and follow my baby, Teontee
Yes.
Loves. Follow him on Instagram, follow him on TikTok, follow him any and everywhere that you can, and look forward to his music that is coming out June 17th, wherever music is downloaded, that is where you can find it. The
Yes.
music video is going to be filmed on the 15th, featuring yours truly. I'm so excited about this. Y'all, this is what Pimpin' Positivity is all about: spreading love, spreading joy, and just sharing good news about people and what they are out here doing, being their true, authentic selves. If you like what you heard, make sure to hit that share button, that follow button, leave us a comment, let us know that you are in the building, and we will see you next time. Keep being great in their face, and as always, you have a good day on purpose. You're welcome. Now you remember that.